Fractions is one of the hardest topics in school, but not on this channel. Today you will learn what a fraction actually is, the three main types, and the one most important rule. By the end, fractions will make sense. Let's go. Imagine a pizza. If we don't cut it, it's one whole pizza. Now cut it in 4 pieces. You eat one piece. In everyday language, I ate 1 out of 4 pieces. In math language, I ate 1/4. Let's try another one. You have a cake. Cut it into 8 pieces. You eat 3 pieces. You ate 3/8 of the cake. 3 pieces out of 8. So a fraction is a part of a whole. Simple. Each fraction has 2 parts. The bottom number is denominator. It shows how many pieces we divided the whole into. In our cake example, 8 pieces total. The top number is the numerator. It shows how many pieces we took. In our example, we ate 3 pieces of cake. So top, how many you took? Bottom, how many pieces total? Plug that in. Let's test it. I have this bread. I cut it into pieces and ate this part. What fraction did I eat? That's right, 2/5. I cut the bread into 5 pieces and ate 2 of them. Now, what part of the bread is left? Exactly, 3/5. See, you already understand fractions. And if we will add the parts that we take and the parts that left, we will have 5 parts out of 5, which is equals to 1 whole bread. Okay, now let's learn the 3 main types of fractions. First type is proper fractions. These are fractions where the numerator is smaller than denominator. For example, 3/4, 7/12, or 2/9. All of these are less than 1 whole. You ate part of the pizza, not the whole thing. Second type is improper fractions. These are fractions where numerator is bigger than denominator. For example, 8/5, 20/11, or 13/7. Wait, how can you eat 8 pieces of pizza if we only cut it into 5? Simple, you ate more than 1 whole pizza. 8/5 means you ate 1 whole pizza, 5 pieces out of 5, and 3 more. They called improper not because they are wrong, but because the fraction is greater than 1 whole. Third type is mixed numbers, also called mixed fractions. These have whole number and fraction together. For example, 1 whole and 4/9, 4 wholes and 1/6, or 2 wholes and 3/8. This is like saying I ate 1 whole pizza and 4 pieces from another pizza. Mixed numbers make improper fractions easier to understand. We will learn how to convert between them in the next video. And actually there is a fourth type of fractions. It is decimal fractions. These are fractions with 10, 100 or 1000 in denominator, but written in a special way. For example, 0.5, 0.65, or 2.17. Decimals are a whole world on their own. We will cover them in a separate series later. For now, focus on the first 3 types. Let's recap the 3 main types. Proper fractions, numerator smaller than denominator, for example 3/4. Improper fractions, numerator is bigger than denominator, for example 8/5. And mixed numbers, whole number plus fraction, for example 1 whole, 4/9. Got it? Good. Now, here's the most important rule about fractions. Write this down. You can multiply or divide the top and bottom by the same number and the fraction value stays the same. What does that mean? Let me show you. Imagine you cut pizza into 4 pieces and ate 2. Technically, you ate 2/4. But you could also say you ate half the pizza. So 2/4 and 1/2 represent the same amount of pizza. How did we get from 2/4 to 1/2? We divided the top and bottom by 2. Different numbers, same value. Let's try another one. Take the fraction 3/12. We can divide both top and bottom by 3. And we'll get 1/4. So 3/12 equals 1/4. This is called reducing the fraction or simplifying, and it's one of the most useful things you can do. Imagine you have to solve the problem with fraction 10/25. Big numbers, annoying. But if we reduce it, divide top and bottom by 5, we get 2/5. Much nicer and much easier to work with. Always reduce fractions when you can. It makes everything simpler. Alright, let's recap everything. A fraction is a part of a whole. Numerator, how many pieces you have. A denominator, how many pieces total. 3 main types: proper fractions, improper fractions, and mixed numbers. And the main rule, you can multiply or divide the top and bottom by the same number and the fraction value stays the same. You just learned the foundation of fractions. That's huge. In the next video, we will learn how to convert improper fractions into mixed numbers and back. For example, how do you turn 20/11 into mixed number? Or how do you turn 2 and 3/8 into improper fraction? You will need this for adding and subtracting fractions later. See you there. Want to practice reducing fractions? I've made a worksheet with 12 problems from easy to hard, plus full solutions. Get this and all my other worksheets for $5 a month. Link in the description. If this helped, hit subscribe. New lessons every week. See you next time.